So I got my Healy package today. I opened it and I'm making a recording to see if we can get this to install. So we've got our quick start and I have my iPhone. So you want to take a look at it. We do have both the apps already installed. One is the pink Healy and then the other one is the blue Advisor for the residents. So this is the Healy here. And you want to make sure that you go to your settings first. Let's get to the settings. So you make sure you go to your settings and make sure that your Wi-Fi right there is turned on. Okay? So we're going to go back. Back to the Healy apps again. So we have our Healy device. So we want to just turn it on. So we'll push it in the center. And let's see if we see. Yep, so you saw the green light come on. It's blinking, which means it's on. So we can just go to the Healy app. Let's do the pink one first. And that will turn on. It says, would you want to allow it to send notifications? And we're going to say yes, allow. And then the next one is a disclaimer. So at the bottom, you just go to next. And sorry, this is a little shaky because I'm trying to do this recording by myself. So we'll do the next. So this one, the next one says the GTC. And that's a global acceptance. So yes, we're going to do next on that one too. And so now it's going to ask your Bluetooth to be on. So then you say okay. And it's going to think. And we look at the blue device. We're looking to see this blue one. Oh, first of all, I guess that we won't do the blue device, the Bluetooth part yet, which is this one here. We're going to need to enter your SN or your code in the back. So that would be this here. So what I'm going to do is this code is right on the bottom here. It's in really small print. So what I'm going to do is scan it. So I'm going to take my phone. I'm just trying to see this so you guys can see. So down at the bottom here on the screen, it does say scan code. So you're going to take it and you're going to push scan and put this thing right behind the phone. And it says, are you going to have your camera access? So then, of course, you're going to say camera, okay, access. And then you're going to look for, move your finger out of the way. And it's going to scan and look for that code. So when it sees the code, you can see that here it did scan the code. It automatically puts it in there for you. And then, so now we're just going to connect. And see now, you look at your Healy. Oops, I interrupted. You look at your Healy, now the blue light is on. So the Bluetooth is working. And the programs, let's see if we have any programs in this particular one. So we're going to push programs here. First it says there's an update available. So then yes, you're going to say, okay, go ahead and update it. And let's look to see if we have any programs. Oh, it says your update of your program configuration has been successful, so that's good. So I say okay. And ta-da! All our programs is there because it was successful. I am so happy that this works. So one of my devices did not have any of these programs when it said it was successfully updated. It only had the word program, but it didn't have any of these programs on there. It just had the word program. And it had the therapist hand settings information, but it did not have all the other programs. So when that occurs, that means it doesn't isn't working and you have to call or email technical support. So now we have all our programs here, which is wonderful. I am so happy. Okay, so now I'm going to push to come out of this. And if you, I guess, want to check if you have the programs, you can just go to the Go circle. You go to that arrow and you see that you have all these programs. So I'm so excited that I'm going to get to do this tonight. Okay, so that's just your basic Healy. Now I'm going to go out and I want to go ahead and, so when you go out of the program, it does tell you that this is the Healy now is stopped, and that's okay, because I'm going to go into the advisor now because I want to download my resonance option, because that's the one that we got. It was the highest in. And so we'll say Healy Advisor to turn that one on. And then this one, of course, asks about your Bluetooth, and you want to say okay. And now there's a disclaimer, and so you want to go to next. And this one says, I have a Healy, so yeah, that's what we want to push, because that's what we have. And then it's going to ask us to log in. Let's see if this will work. Please connect your Healy to be able to register in the cloud. So you want to say yes. And now it's searching for the Healy, the Bluetooth devices. So unfortunately it says device not found. So maybe I'll try to push this one on again to get it to go, that green light to go. And let's see if we can scan for the Healy again and see if that will work. So unfortunately it says that my device is not found. So that's not promising. So I'm going to X out of this. I'm going to X out everything in general, because sometimes I think it gets mixed up from one app to the other. So we're going to reset and turn off all our apps, anything that might be in the background. So it looks like I have a few things in the background. Okay, so let's try this again. Now that nothing is on, none of the apps are on the background, let's try that advisor again. Oops. Sorry, a little technical problem. I just dropped my iPad, so give me a second here. Okay. So now we're back again. Okay, so sorry, I'm trying to do this backwards so that you can see things as I'm doing it. Okay, so now we're back on that Healy Advisor one, the blue one, because I want to get my resonance in. So the disclaimer, you're going to say next. Yes, I have a Healy. And because I turned the other one off, you see how nothing is on? Let's turn that one back on. So the green light comes on. Let's see what it does. It doesn't have the Bluetooth on. Let's do the login and see. It says you want to connect with your Healy to the cloud. Say yes. So it's going to scan for the Healy. Great. So at least now my Healy comes on. You see how that comes on before it says no devices found, but now it found one, and that's what this one is. I still don't see any light come on as far as the Bluetooth one right here. So now we're going to push this one here to have it connected. So now it's going to look Bluetooth for the other one. Let's see if that works. Yay, I see the blue light. That means, yay, now we're connected. And voila. This is a great night. Everything is working now. So now I need to put my email and my password in. so give me a second to do that. Let's put that in. Healthy with Francis is me. Give me a second while I do that. And then my password, 1 second. So I put in my thing and password. So then you've got to click on all these little tabs here to the side that you've read the policy. Click your user agreement, click your consent declaration, click, and now we're going to log in. Let's see. Why is it not working? Let's see. For some reason, it's not letting me log in. Maybe I put my password wrong. Let me try that again. Let me try this a different password. I think I just had the wrong password. Everything's clicked on. Log in. It's not letting me log in. Let me try a different email, because before I was just putting in my, oh, you know what? Silly me. I was putting in my user ID or username, and that's wrong. I'm supposed to put in the email. So see where it says email? I didn't do that, so my bad. Let me try that again. Gotta follow the instructions. Okay, so let's try this. See, because I put in the correct email and a password, now the login is pink, which means it's gonna let us go to the next step. So now we're gonna say yes, log in. And let's see if I got, oh, password incorrect, so let's try the right password this time. Okay, we live and learn, right? Let's see here, my password. Okay, now that I think I put the right email and the password, let's try this again. Log in. Yay, that's a good sign. When you see the encryption in process, that means it went to our database. So here it says you want to sync your changes and you want to say yes. Alright, that is a very good sign that you see anything going. That means we're on to the next step, which is awesome. I'm so happy. So it's downloading my database. And this will take a while. And I think after this it's going to ask us about the master key, I think. So I'm very happy that this is moving forward. I did not get this far at all with my other Healy. I did buy several Healy, and the other one just didn't even register. It said that there was had to call customer support, so which means we do a ticket, and you would do a ticket in your back office from your PC, and that will allow you to write a message. And it's a matter of them clicking on their side of Healy for your data plan to actually download like this. So it's not that you didn't do something right, it's just on Healy's side of the department that needs to have this be able for you to download. So this one's downloading. We're 66%. I am so happy. Yay! It's gonna be a great night already, I can tell. So at least I have my Healy that I can use tonight. I am just so thrilled and happy. I've been using my upline a couple of times and it's seems to be so fun and helpful, and my mind is just so much better. But now we can actually tap into the resonance and even get better better healing and emotions and frequencies, and life is just great. And we're almost there. So excited. Okay, let's see what's next. Yay! So this is where we're talking about that master key. This is the important part. It says, warning, please store your master key on a safe storage medium. This key is the only way to access your data in the cloud. So do you want to back up your master key now? So if you got to this point, your Healy is going to work wonderfully and that everything is backing up correctly. So then yes, I do want to back up my key now. So I say yes. So synchronization is completed and successful. You say okay. So this is where we want to save the master key, and it's gonna be an encryption to save the master key. So I'm gonna say yes, save it. It's gonna take us a few minutes, and then what it does is I think it's going to go to a document or a file. So this is where it is. You can either email it to yourself. If you scroll down at the bottom for an iPhone, you can have save it to files. So if I go here, it brings up a file, and do you want to save it on your iPhone in these little subcategory files that I have? So I'm gonna call it, it's in my let's see if it'll go to my Heal Advisor. I'm not sure what that is. It says it has 2 items, so I'm just gonna push save. So I do have other files, so I'm just going to put save under my Heal Advisor. Let's see if that will work. So go to the top here and you say save. It says you can now download. It looks like it didn't really do anything, so I don't think it's saved. Let's try again. Save master key. I'm going to go ahead and send this one to my email just so that I have 2 ways to get the information. So here is the mail. So I'm going to take this file and go to mail. I'm going to send myself an email. You can see that there's the encrypted master key. So you're going to go ahead and put your email in. And there's my email. And so you can send it there and then just say Healy master key. Not Master G. My typing is not so great tonight. Master key. So if you want to forward it to another person or another email, you can also put another email just in case. So I'm going to put another email that I have. Let's see here. Let's do this one. So I'm just going to put another email that I have, and that's fine. So I'm going to send it to myself in 2 different places. The key's there. So now I'm ready to save it. So you see the file there. It's going to be, it's a .json file, so they know you got it right. So I've seen some videos where they say, if you looked at the master file is saving it, there's not a file. That means you didn't have it correctly. But this one, you see the actual file. It's a 5 kilobyte, and it has the JSON or JSON. Then it's correct. Then we're going to go to the top and go ahead and email it. And you hear that noise. That means it's there. I'm going to see if I can try to save it again in my phone. It could be that the file is too big. So let's try again. Save to files. That's why. You see that it says airdrop, two of them. That means the file is too big for the phone. So even if you try to save it here, I don't think it's going to work. So when I try to save it, I don't hear anything. So let's X out of it and look in my files and see if it's in there at all. So under my productivity, I have a files. And I looked and it's in my downloads. Yeah, it doesn't save because that file was too big. So even if I try to browse and see if I found it, and these are my other old files. I had one that's under, I think I had a file that said Healy. B&I. Yeah, I don't see it. Healy Advisor. Let's see, because I think I just put it under that category. Let's look. Oh, we did save it. So there it is, right there, because I think I did it twice. So we do have it saved. So that's good. So we had it in 2 different places. Excellent. So let's go back out and go back to our Healy Advisor. It's reconnecting because I had turned it off when I went to save. So if that's already saved, what's the next step? I think I'm just going to go, so you go to the setting and it will take you back to the home page. So at this point we actually can use our device. Yay! So you can see the manual, you can see the website, you can connect to Healy, you can check on the language. And even when I look up here, anytime you're in the app and you see this battery, we know it's got 99%. That means they were so nice that they actually, and you look at your Healy and you got the green blinking, the blue blinking, that means everything's working with the resonance. And they were nice enough that when I got this box that they actually charged it for me. So I've got 99% charge right there on my Healy. My phone only has 79% charge of my phone, but the Healy is actually ready to go, which is excellent. Let's see what language it is. It is in English, so that's good. Don't want it any other way. So yeah, I was just checking. I'm sorry, I don't think you can see. So it is in English. I'm gonna go back to my settings. Now I'm gonna connect to Healy. Well, actually, let's go to the home page because I think it's actually already connected. So yeah. So in the clients, I'm gonna add a new client, and that will be myself. I'm an individual. So I'm going to put my name in, Francis. So I'm going to put all this information in, my first name, my last name, birth date. So right at this point, we do not have to go through this like from here. They say that if you would just push the birth date, I think. What did she say? Clear. I think she said that if you can touch, oh, that's not it. Let's see here. Let's see if we can touch the number. There was a part somewhere where we can touch that it's supposed to go back a lot easier. There was a way that she told me that you could actually to put the birth date in easier than having to scroll down each year. I don't remember what she told me. I thought she said that we could go to the year, but I don't see that's happening. I'm not sure what to do. Because every time I do that, it doesn't seem to allow me to put it on the right year. They tell me to touch the year, but I don't see that it's doing anything. So let me go back and see. Well, I'm going to end this for now, so thank you, and then we'll get back to you later.